to the Blind Sighted Radio Show. The Blind Sighted Radio Show contains explicit
What the fuck?
material and should not be watched by anyone under
Who the hell let you in here?
no Ebian. Wait. I wanna.
Get the fuck out of here, you cunt. Lick my balls. Anyway, where were we? Hello, this is Uncle Steven. The following program contains strong language,
Fuck you! Fuck you!
sexual discussion,
So anyways, she got fucked with a toothbrush.
racial jokes, and other offensive material.
Fuck this! I'm on Blog TV with my fucking hands up! I'm not starting my fucking self! You fucking stupid bitch!
If you get easily offended, please tune out now. Nothing said on the Blind Sighted Radio Show is meant to be taken literally. Recording or distribution of the Blind Sighted Radio Show is strictly prohibited. If you call in with the number 850-404-9464, you are giving Alfonso and Tony permission to use your voice clips in future bumpers or videos. Now, onto the show.
It is the Blind Sighted Radio program. What is going on, guys? It is your host, Fonzie here. I am here with the man, the myth, the fucking goat, Tony.
Hello, everybody. It's good to be back. Although it's not that good to be echoey. How are you guys?
I'm doing pretty good myself. It's been a hot minute since we did any sort of show, dude. Honest to
Oh,
God.
I know.
It's
School's been
annoying.
killing me. Everybody's fucking dying. Like, my
Uh-huh.
friend fucking Adrian got COVID today. Hang on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna either turn you up or turn myself down because your fucking audio is lower than mine.
It doesn't sound lower to me, because that's the problem.
Oh, gotcha. No, yeah, you're right. You're right. My voice just comes in a bit more powerful than yours. It's really weird.
It's just, it all sounds the same to me. Regardless of that, so today we have a few things we're going to talking about. It's funny
Oh
news.
yeah. So, I am a rather decent individual, depending on who you ask. If you ask my mother, she'll say I am heaven sent. If you ask my exes, they'll say I am a menace to society and I traffic little girls in Romania.
I
If
agree
you
with
ask
the first
Whitey's, he'll
part.
say I'm a fucking whore and that I'm a
I
dick
agree
and
with
that
the first- I agree with the first part of that second one, not the second one.
But anyways, how is everybody? I'm saying that again, but like you have to realize that it's been absolute fucking ever since we've done a show. And
I'm
as
sorry
a
if
result,
I can't bring
we
as
are,
much energy, but I'm pretty blasted right now. Well, I was, but now I'm not anymore, but, you know.
Hey, you better sober up, Whitey's.
I'm pretty sober.
I love the intro song, even though it's old. We're probably gonna replace it if we plan to continue doing these.
Yeah, no, we definitely are. We definitely gonna have to. We've been using this for over a year. You know, it's about time to change and shit. You can't keep this. No, we shouldn't change the song. What I'm thinking is we change the intro.
The intro,
before the
huh?
song.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think the song is fine. I'd say we can use the song for at least another 2 years. It's the intro itself that
Francis?
I'm starting to get sick
Yeah.
of, personally.
Mm-hmm. Well, Francis is, well, as many people may say, very slow. As other more mean people may say, he is the music term for slowing down.
Mhm.
But like Whitey said, we have a bit of interesting information to give to you all, and a couple of stories that you may or may not like. And Also, we're going to have a bit of fun on today's show. It's going to be a bit of a game to see how well one of us knows the other. So, here we go.
So, I'm gonna
It's
pull up
going
the
to
video.
be
I'm gonna pull up the video.
interesting.
So the video itself is called "YouTuber shot in mall by DoorDash driver while filming prank video." Now, this is fucking insane to me. Cause what the?
This sounds
fuck?
like one of the Generation Hope videos we watched.
But it's not. And you're about to see.
It's like teacher blows up kid blows up teacher's car.
Oh my God, I remember
YouTuber shot in mall by DoorDash employee.
That's just how it is.
I wonder what the prank video was about. It's like, hey guys, today we're gonna pull an AK on the DoorDash guy.
That's just how it is. This is an article. You're really gonna have me.
I don't know, bro.
This is
People are
Alan Coley.
stupid.
He appeared in the Loudoun County courtroom today. He's accused of shooting this man, Tanner Cook. Cook is known for his YouTube prank videos and evidently picked the wrong target. Our Matthew Torres is inside the courtroom
Jesus Christ.
for Coley's hearing today and has brand new reporting to share with us tonight. And Matthew, you actually got to hear from one of the investigators. What is she saying?
Well, the detective in this case took the stand for the suspect's bond hearing. She says the alleged gunman tried to walk away from Tanner Cook, who is recording a prank for his YouTube channel, Classified Goons. Detective Katie Mitchell of the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office says Alan Coley could be heard on video telling Cook to stop and to leave him alone several times. Now, this is still under investigation, but it appears Cook was using Google Translate on his phone to play the phrase, "I think you smell," putting that phone as close as 6 inches to his face, according to prosecutors.
What the fuck, dude?
Who the fuck?
You know, he
I
kind of
think
looks
you
like
smell.
he kind of looks like the love child of Austin and Cyber, and it's kind of scary. So you know,
Dude, he
looks-
put the phone to someone's face and said, "I think you smell." 6
the
inches away
fuck?
from his face.
Bro, that's
In
some
the
fucking-
era of COVID.
that's some
Like a
fucking bullshit.
dumbass. What the fuck is this? Like, and I don't even care about the COVID, but like, this man legitimately put his phone in someone's face and it was like, "You smell." Chat, dead or alive?
Chat's pretty dead. Chat is pretty damn dead. Oh wait, what the fuck? Sorry. Let's resume this video. Okay, you still there, dog?
Yes, I am here.
Cook has more than
Hell yeah.
41,000 subscribers and is known for his prank videos. Today, the defense says these pranks are meant to get a reaction, arguing the suspect deserves bail because he was the one harassed, targeted, followed, and accosted.
I
The
mean, he
judge
did get a reaction. If it makes
I
him
mean,
feel
yeah,
better.
it wasn't the reaction that he expected nor wanted, but you know, it was a reaction nonetheless. And honestly, if you're going around pranking people like that, and something like this is gonna sound fucked up, but I'm just gonna say here, if you're fucking harassing people while you're filming them and doing all this other horrible shit, so stuff like that's just gonna happen to you. You're asking for it, and more or less.
What
in my
fucking
opinion.
state was this in? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
denied that request, saying the victim was unarmed and the shooting happened inside the mall. We were the first ones to speak to the victim and his family a day after the shooting, and tonight, Cook's father is defending him.
I mean, I support my son trying to make a life for himself and try to make a living. Some of the stuff that I've seen on there is not my favorite, but some of the things he did
Yep.
when I was 21 years old aren't my favorite either. He doesn't have a mean bone in his body. He doesn't want to go hurt anybody. That's not where he's coming from.
Well, of course not. But when you take up that line of work, it's not about necessarily what you intend to do. It's what the actions you commit and the ripples that they have across the world. And
Look, if I
unfortunately-
decided, to make a life selling my body to old men in exchange for $5,000 per round, right?
Uh-huh.
And I got AIDS.
I'm gonna get ChatGTP to write something about that. Jav getting AIDS because he became a prostitute.
and
for
I got
life.
AIDS. Like, yeah, I don't have a prostitute bone in my body, but at the end of the day, like, you fuck around and you're gonna find out.
Oh god. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it.
What are you gonna fucking do? Kylie says hi in chat.
Yes, I saw. Hi, Kylie. What the hell am I gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna fucking do?
I know what I'm gonna fucking do. It's gonna be funny.
Oh no. Great. We're gonna get canceled today.
No.
The first day back and we're already getting canceled.
No, you're not.
By the way, happy Jesus Day to you guys. It was
happy
yesterday.
Jesus Day. Happy Passover. Happy Ramadan.
Ramadan, Easter, Passover, yeah. Whatever you celebrate, happy. Happy Easter.
Oh, what the fuck? You know, you're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like this. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Am I gonna not like it as much as that joke you told me yesterday about someone with no friends?
Oh my god, that was horrible. That was so fucked up. That was so fucked up, dude.
That shit was fucked.
What do you mean?
Huh?
You've reached your use of limit. I haven't even used it once. Fuck you. I hate you. I hate you so much.
And we are learning the suspect was at the mall to pick up food since he's a DoorDash driver. His public defender says he has a valid concealed carry permit. But we're also learning the victim, again, Tanner Cook, could also be facing charges. I'll explain coming up on the news at 6 o'clock. Leslie and Orlando.
Yeah, and Matthew, we just saw there you've been in touch with Cook's family. How is he doing?
Oh
well,
my
last
lord.
check, he's doing much better.
What?
That
man got cooked. Anyways, what do you think? Okay, so somebody's gonna try to use this as a gun control thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Somebody's gonna try and be like, oh yeah, but you have to control the access to guns because there's gonna be motherfuckers out here shooting prank video makers.
No, I think I don't know. I think it's less credible if this circumstance. The guy was allowed to carry for one, and he felt threatened. Should he have shot him? No, but if he legitimately felt threatened, then
where'd he shoot him? Did he like shoot him in his like foot?
I don't know.
Like, cause there's a difference between like shooting somebody's fucking hand and like, you know, whack.
Sorry.
Okay, you're there. But yeah, what were you gonna say?
I don't know. It is a big difference, though.
Ago, he's now been removed from the ICU. He is still in the hospital, likely until next week. More family members are visiting now from out of state. Cook does not live in Virginia. He is originally from Washington State. So
this is in Virginia.
Oh yeah, see, there you go. It's in Virginia, almost heaven. Well, he almost went to heaven, but like,
shut the fuck up. It sounded like a fucking Generation Hope video.
Do you think these people are asking for it?
I don't know. I wonder if there's footage. Oh yeah, so there was another story I wanted to shed light on, and it's about a cop in San Fran named Peter Griffin and the stuff that he did. And Peter Griffin was a retired cop, so I could just keep thinking of Family Guy. I'm like, what the fuck? But
look, as long as he didn't have a wife named Lois, I think we're all fine.
What?
I said as long as we have a wife, as long as he didn't have a wife named Lois, we can skip the Family Guy jokes.
Oh my god. I love how I just search it up and I just get Family Guy clips. I have to deliberately, please FBI take action to. Okay. Where the hell is it?
Where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? Where the
Here it is.
48 people are behind bars right now for human trafficking.
Oh
It's our
shit!
Jesus Christ. I thought it was just Peter.
top story on the 4. I'm
I was wrong. It's in San Diego, not San Fran.
Marcella Lee. Heather Myers has the day off.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. Police say the youngest victim is in middle school. CBS 8's
Oh my
Kelly
God.
Hessedal is live at San Diego Police Headquarters with the latest on this operation and the changes local law enforcement is pushing for. Kelly.
Well, that's right. You know, the hard part about hearing about all of this was hearing about the victims. One being just 13 years old. Police say she was out walking the streets, just trying to wait for someone to pick her up to buy sex. They also said there was a 21-year-old pregnant woman who was out there selling her body. Now, we heard from District
What the
Attorney Summer
shit?
Stephan today, who says she went out with National City Police herself just to see how bad the situation is.
What I saw was that look in the eyes of human beings like they are products with hardly any clothing on, lines of cars like this is some kind of buying a hamburger at a 24/7 place. But these
This
are
is very
human
sad.
beings.
And Chief David Nisleit said he was out on patrol Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and saw the same thing. We do have some video from some of the investigations related to these arrests, all under the umbrella of Operation Better Pathways, which launched in January. Now, 2 of the hotspots the chief says they focused on are Roosevelt Avenue and National City.
Jesus Christ. This is fucked, dude.
I don't know about this, bro. San Diego isn't this shit illegal in Cali though?
Yes. Prostitution is illegal in every state except for Nevada.
And Delbergia
Even
Street
Florida?
in
Yeah.
San Diego. Now, CBS 8 has done numerous stories on Delbergia Street in the past regarding prostitution. The chief says these streets are basically operate in the past regarding prostitution. The chief says these streets are basically operating like open air street in San Diego. Now, CBS 8 has done numerous stories on Delbergia Street in the past regarding prostitution. The chief says these streets are basically operating like open air sex markets. And one of the big
Jesus.
problems he says officers are having is this
Aye.
new law that took effect in January. He says SB 357 essentially prevents officers from arresting anyone loitering with the intent of engaging in prostitution. He says he'll be
What the
formally
fuck?
asking
What the
legislature
hell?
Of course that's a
When
thing
was
in
that
Cali.
passed?
She said January.
to repeal the law. Now, Attorney General Rob Bonta, who came down to San Diego for this news conference, was put in the hot seat and asked, will you be requesting the law be repealed too? Here's what he said.
This is important data. This is important information. This is important feedback. We must be open to evidence and interested in other possibilities should something with a certain intent not be working as intended.
And so,
So
it wasn't
basically he
really
said,
a
"Go
no,
fuck
It
yourselves."
wasn't a
Yeah.
yes, but he basically said he's open to discussion. He says, let's look at the data first and then move forward. Marcella and Carlo.
Kelly, it seems a little bit like law enforcement's hands are tied with SB 357. So the question is, why was it passed and signed into law in the first place? Someone thought it had to have a good intent.
It's because of it's Cali. California's a blue state, and they're woke, and they think all cops are bad, and that all cops are are racist and gonna,
Whitey's, leave me alone, all right? I live in California, all right?
I just want to say I'm so sick of the white man has it all fucking angle. It's annoying as shit.
Is it because you're white and you can't afford new Nikes?
No, dude. As a man who does not uniquely fit into any racial category, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, and supporters say that it was meant to kind of cut down on any profiling that might be happening by police. They say that the transgender community was unfairly being targeted. Women in minority communities were being targeted
What the
simply
fuck?
just by what they were wearing. Maybe they were scantily dressed. So I will say, though, that the state senator, Scott Wiener, who introduced...
That is the greatest fucking... That is the greatest fucking senator name when discussing prostitution, Scott Wiener.
That's fucking hilarious.
I'm quickly losing faith in California right now.
This bill to begin with, you know, he still stands by it and defends it. He says it's only been in effect for 30 days. He says that police saying that after just 30 days they're having a hard time doing their job right now. He says he doesn't believe that that's true.
We'll see how this moves forward with that law.
Stop being a fucking wiener.
At least a successful operation here, and some women hopefully a lot safer than they were before it was started. Kelly Hessel reporting live for us. Thanks, Kelly.
Of course, it was the fucking retarded woke laws in California that caused shit like this. Anyway, I think...
Whitey's, any other horrible laws that are going to get passed, you think, that are going to fuck shit up?
Well, there's the TikTok thing, which we don't want getting
What about it?
Yeah, we don't want that getting passed.
I know, because it's going to, like, fuck up the government, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be able to big brother us?
Yep. Now, we have the best thing for this show, and it's going to be me taking the purity test as if I was Tony.
He was me. So he's going to like kind of infer as to what my answers would be. And if he's wrong, then I'm going to tell him that he's wrong, and I'm going to tell him what happened, the actual story.
Can you send it to me?
I did send it to you. It's on your Skype.
No, you didn't. You just sent me the video, the YouTube shit.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
No way.
Hey, you sent me 2 copies of it. Wait, unless you... Hold the fuck on. Unless I'm just really blind. I think I might... Hold on. Nope.
Well,
Yeah, no,
this
you
is
didn't
Alan
send it to
Coley. He appeared in the Loudoun County courtroom today.
You need to you need to send it to me.
It is... No, it's there.
Are you sure? No, I don't see it. I just see the YouTube link. Yeah, no, dude, I just see the YouTube link.
There it is again.
Well, this is Alan Coley. He appeared in the Loudoun...
Okay, now, let's see. So now, I'm going to be taking the purity test as if I was Tony. So, this is a measure of how innocent Tony is, and I have to answer as if I'm him. So I'm going to be reading out these options and saying whether, and checking them, whether I think Tony has committed or not committed. Held hands romantically. I definitely say we can say for certain that Tony has done this. Been on a date. Well, seeing as I've seen multiple videos of him on a date, I think that's a solid yes.
You've seen multiple videos of me on a date?
Yeah, you showed me Kylie's Insta shit, remember?
Oh, yeah, that one where I got canceled?
Been in a relationship. Now, this one I'm going to have to not check because I don't think Tony's been in a relationship yet.
What are you talking about?
I just don't think it... No, we're checking that shit. Danced without leaving room for Jesus. Since Tony is not very Christian, I think I'm gonna check this one solidly. Kissed a non-family member. I mean, that one tree does count, but if we also take the tree incident as well as the many women he's had, the whole harem he has in his basement, I definitely think we can solidly say that he has in fact kissed a non-family member.
I don't even have a basement.
Kissed a non-family member on the lips. I definitely can say this with Tony's harem and all that. French kiss, I'm gonna have to say yes. And by the way, you're more than willing to jump in and stop me if you haven't done it. One of these I have said.
No, yeah, of course. If you're wrong, I'm gonna tell you if you're wrong.
French kissed in public. Now, Tony's a very private guy. He has a lot of secrets to hide. So I'm gonna assume that he hasn't done this one.
Okay, so the truth is I have actually. I'm very affectionate regardless of where I am.
Okay, we can check this one.
So I have secrets to hide, but my relationship isn't a secret to be hidden.
Kissed on the neck. This is a solid yoink.
Solid check, okay.
Kiss horizontally. Tony's into all those mathematical positions and all that shit, so I'm very...
You know what's funny? Earlier we were taking this test as whiteys, and he said, "What the fuck does horizontally mean?" I'm like, laying down, stupid. You know, sometimes Tony gets lazy, and he'd rather not stand or sit.
Given or received a hickey. Well, you know, I'm thinking a definite yes here.
On both counts or one?
Kissed or been kissed on the breast. That's also a yes. Kiss someone below the belt. Yes. Kissed for more than 2 hours consecutively. Yeah, we're gonna say yes.
I seem like the type, whiteys.
Yes. Played a game involving stripping. You know, Tony used to work at a strip club, and
you want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
So you're right. I have played games like that. But when I was little, I thought Chippendales was an ice cream place.
Holy shit, dude.
So, and if you've ever looked it up, you know it's not an ice cream place.
Seen or been seen by another person in a sensual context. Well, yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That one's just yeah.
Masturbated. Well, considering every man in the history of the planet has masturbated at least once, and if you claim you haven't,
including Kim Jong-un,
you're a fucking liar. I'm gonna check this one.
There's people who have, and there's people who lied.
Masturbated to a picture or video. Well, seeing as you're fucking blind, I don't think I need to check this one. Masturbated while someone else was in the room. Well, you know, Tony's a very classy guy, but I also don't know if I don't need to check this one or not. This is one I'm genuinely interested in. I wonder. This is fucking great. So Tony.
Oh my god.
Is it true?
So the question before that, does video include audio?
No, it's
and
a picture,
the question
picture video. Yeah.
Oh
yeah, it did say picture and video. That is a picture. Yeah, picture and video. So
no, yeah. Then you have to check it. Okay. The question after that is if you have a partner, sometimes you know things aren't working the way you're supposed to. So, you know, sometimes you gotta give it a couple whacks, you know, to jumpstart it. Like you know how they have, you know the lawnmower before you cut the grass. You like
you just gotta give the penis a little lawnmower crank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little yank, just.
Okay, masturbated.
My family watches this show.
Holy shit! Yeah, so I can check that one. Been caught masturbating. Seeing as most men have, I'm going to assume yes. Masturbated with an inanimate object. Now, I'm gonna have to say yes to this one for multiple reasons. Okay, I think Tony.
Okay, what are your multiple reasons?
I don't have any. I'm just bullshitting you. I just think it's funny to say that you have masturbated with an inanimate object.
Then leave it checked then.
Oh, you have? Damn, I didn't.
Are you kidding me? You and lightsabers, okay?
Shut the fuck up. Oh, I forgot about that. Seen or read pornographic material. Well, considering we've read multiple fanfics together.
Yeah. One German trench porn fic comes to mind.
Massaged or been massaged sensually. This is definitely yes since you're Hispanic. Gone through the motions of intercourse while fully dressed. This seems like something you would do.
You mean foreplay?
Then yes. Undressed or been or dressed by an MPS, member of the preferred sex. Then that would be yes. showered with an MPS? I'm also probably going to guess yes.
Wow. Okay.
What?
Whitey thinks I'm a whore. All right.
I do. Fondled or had your butt cheeks fondled? Now, I definitely think Tony's had his butt cheeks fondled, okay? I think besides for Father John, it's probably happened at least a couple other times.
You know, the worst part is you and I were talking about you and the fact that you have also had your butt cheeks fondled, and then I was like, hey, Whitey's, you're in a blind school. And he's like, yeah, all the people that have touched my butt cheeks are women besides Father John. And then I was just like, Whitey's. And he goes, what? And I go, it wasn't an accident.
Shut the fuck up. Fondled or
It wasn't.
Fondled or had your breast fondled? I mean, Tony likes it when people touch his nipples, so I'm going to say that's a definite yes. Oh my fucking god. Fondled or had your genitals fondled? Now, once again, aside from Father John, I'm sure he has.
Bro, Father John is getting called out today.
Have or given blue balls? I mean, he had it when Father John came to his house again, and then I'm sure it's happened more since then. Had an orgasm due to someone else's manipulation. Yeah, Father John. So we're going to check this one again.
That sounds like mind control, doesn't it?
It does. Sent an excessively splitted text or message. So, if we're talking about messages, then definitely yes. But if we're talking about pictures, you're blind. You could have, but I don't know. I wouldn't really.
I've never sent nudes, but I've sent some rather interesting text messages.
Yeah, this is just a message. Sent, received sexually explicit photographs. Probably not, because you're blind.
Wait, yes, remember I told you about that random person who texted me?
Oh, yeah. Then yes.
For some reason, like a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah. Engaged in sexually explicit activity over video chat. Tony's not a loser.
That's such a Whitey's thing, I feel like.
Shut the fuck up. That only happened twice.
That only happened twice.
Actually, it was more than twice, so I'm not gonna say how many times it was. If you wanted me to guess, I'd say at least 15. No, not 15, like 8 in total.
You?
Over yeah.
Jesus Lord. I'm gonna say like 7. Lucky number 7.
Of course it was 7 with you. Cheated on a significant other. Yes, Tony has definitely cheated on people. No.
Hey, what the fuck?
Purchase contraceptives. Well, seeing as Tony is not a devout Catholic, I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, I also buy Whitey's contraceptives.
That hasn't happened yet, guys. Given oral sex. Wait, yeah. Gave oral sex. Yes. Received oral sex. Yes. Ingested someone else's genital secretion, which I hate the way that's worded, but we're also going to say yes.
Isn't that just... Never mind.
Use a sex toy with a partner. Now, Tony's a very kinky individual, so I'm going to say yes. I'm just talking mad shit.
I know, and most of it is right.
Spent the night with, yes, definitely. Been walked in on while engaging. I'm gonna say yes.
Once. It happened once.
You care to share?
And then, okay, so my dumbass forgot to lock the door. Okay, that's what happened.
Yeah, and that's what.
And nowadays I am very paranoid and check the lock a billion times.
Dude, I do that anyway. I like having my door locked anyway. It makes me feel safe. But I have fucking weird. I'm fucking.
So my mom was coming in to give us grapes. Grapes, Whitey's grapes.
You know, grapes were considered a sign of fertility.
She just left the grapes on the bed afterwards.
Kicked her roommate out to commit a sexual act. I don't know. Have you kicked your dad out?
Well, I never kicked him out, but considering that he and I share a room, like, technically, when I'm there, he's not.
So I'm gonna
You
say
know?
yes.
So it's not a kicking him out. It's not a get out of here, but it's like a stay out of here.
Ingested alcohol in a non-religious context. You're Mexican, of course you have. Played a drinking game. I'm gonna say yes. I feel like we've had this discussion before.
I have played a drinking game. Remember, you and I want to play Take Shots and Be Racist?
My favorite game. Played a so yeah, we're gonna say that.
Yeah, I have.
Been drunk. You said you
No,
haven't.
I've never been drunk. I've like drank, but I've never been drunk.
So you've never been drunk. You've never had a fake being sober. Had several memory loss due to alcohol. That would be no. Have you used tobacco? I would say no.
Nah.
Have you used marijuana?
That one time.
That one time. Used a drug stronger than marijuana? No.
Tylenol.
Used methamphetamine, crack cocaine, PCP, etc. Tony has definitely used all of these substances. He's been doing.
Technically, if I did use those substances, wouldn't you have also had to check the one before?
Yes.
Dumbass. And no, I know I'm hilarious, and I know I'm a bit of a crazy person, but I have never used crack. So,
been to the principal's office. He's definitely been to the principal's office.
I've definitely been to the principal's office. One of my most memorable moments of going to the principal's office was when I was in preschool and I was playing the drums, and this fucking kid came and took my drum. So I beat him over the head with a maraca till it broke, and I went to the principal's office.
Jesus Christ. Been on disciplinary probation or suspended? I'm gonna guess yes.
I haven't.
No. Urinated in public. Everyone's urinated in public.
Yeah, there is no guy that I know that hasn't peed in public.
Gone skinny dipping. Now, as the self-appointed god of the universe, I can definitely see him doing this. So I'm gonna check yes.
You know, I've never done it. I plan on it, but I've never done it.
My God. Gone streaking. As Jav once
can't
said,
see.
he who does not streak is not a man. So
I can't see. Imagine running away from people naked and crashing into a pole.
Seen a stripper. Well, I don't think you've seen a stripper, but you've definitely probably been near one, at least to some capacity.
I never have, actually.
Not even indirectly, because
like no strip clubs, no. I mean, maybe a couple of the college girls that I go to school with might be strippers, but I don't know. So I just put no on that one, honestly.
Had the police called on you? This is a definite yes. He's an absolute delinquent.
Technically not me, but the house. So I did put yes on that one because we were working out in the morning, really loudly with music. Really loud, like Mexican people do. And the neighbor got mad, and she called the cops, and the cops came, and they knocked on the door, and they were like, "Is that you with the loud ass music, guy?"
Run from the police. Now, seeing as you are a minority, I'm going to have to say that you most likely have.
Honestly, I'm more likely to duck from the police than run from the police.
Had the police question you? Probably.
I've never run from the police.
Question us.
I've never run from the police. I have had police question me though. Like it wasn't even about me though. That was the worst part. We were the neighbor's house got shot up.
My God. What the fuck does Ryan want from me?
He wants your soul. He wants your soul. He wants your soul.
Hold on. Okay. Anyway. Had the police handcuff you? Probably as a joke, but I don't think seriously.
No. I don't think the police have handcuffed me.
Been arrested? That's a nope. Been convicted of a crime or a felony? Nope. Committed an act of vandalism? He's definitely committed vandalism, but he probably wasn't convicted for it.
I have, actually. I broke way too many windows as a kid. You know, throwing things really, really fast without being able to see where they're going kind of does that.
Had sexual intercourse. This is a definite yes.
My God, this is all the sex questions.
Had sexual intercourse 3 or more times in one night. I'm also gonna guess yes. 69. No questions asked. Check. Had sexual intercourse 10 or more times. Yeah, I'm gonna check this too. If we're talking in total, then yes. Had sexual intercourse in front, in 4 or more positions. Well, seeing as I'm gonna say yes.
You want to try and guess which 4? Actually, no, don't do that.
I don't
I'm gonna have to give you
think I
details.
can, and I don't want to. Had sexual intercourse with a stranger. Definitely yes. You know, Tony's a bit of a whore.
24 hours though? No, fuck that.
Had sexual intercourse in a motor vehicle. I'm gonna say no.
I came close to it, but I never did actually.
Had sexual intercourse outdoors. Probably.
No.
No.
Plan on it. Never done it.
God damn it. Had sexual intercourse in public. This is a definite yes. There was the incident.
What does in public entail?
It was
like,
the,
do you think
it was the cathedral incident? You know, when you were at the cathedral.
Like, what do you mean? What does in public entail? Like
being out of a home that either you or her are a part of, I would guess.
So like in public, like nobody has to be watching you, right?
I guess.
Like you could just be like somewhere that is not your property.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Had sexual intercourse in a swimming pool or a hot tub. Didn't you? I think you. So that would count as outside. So that would be a no.
Yeah, no.
Had sexual intercourse in a bed not belonging to you or your partner.
No.
No. Yeah, you're decent.
Oh wait, I should have let you guess.
Had sexual intercourse while you or your partner's parents were in the same house. Well, considering you live with your parents, then I would say yes. Had sexual intercourse with a non-participating third party in the same room. No?
No, the third party was participating. So.
Oh, God. Joined the Mile High Club. That would be a no.
No, that seems like a hassle.
Does. Participated in a booty call with your partner whom you were not in a relationship with.
What do you think? Yes or no?
No.
Yeah, you're right.
Traveled 100 or more miles for the primary purpose of sexual intercourse. I'm gonna say no.
Good. I
Had
wouldn't travel
sexual
one.
intercourse on a with a
On a
partner 3 or more years ago. Wait, what? Had sexual intercourse with a partner with a 3 or more year age difference. Well, considering your current relationship, yes.
Sheesh. All right. Exposed.
Had sexual intercourse with a virgin. Yes. Had sexual intercourse without a condom. I'm going to say yes.
I'm just letting you figure these out. I'll tell you if you're wrong.
Had an STI test due to reasonable suspicion. You know, you're Mexican. I think that's reasonable suspicion enough, so I'm going to say yes.
Actually, no. I've never had a reasonable suspicion to have an STI test.
Had a threesome, as you've alluded, then that would be a yes. Attended an orgy. This is also a definite yes.
Are you... Get the fuck... Where would I have attended an orgy? I don't live in Greece.
I don't know. You are in college.
Yeah, but like I'm not that kind of college person.
Had two or more distinct acts of sexual intercourse with 2 or more people within 24 hours. Is that a... I want to say no.
Yeah, you're right. No.
Had sexual intercourse with 5 or more partners. You know? It's a no.
Good.
Been photographed or filmed. I'm going to say no. Had period sex? I'm gonna say no.
You're failing right now.
Oh,
You're
that
failing
means you
really
have?
hard. You're failing really hard on the last two questions. You have
So
to check them.
So been photographed or filmed? You have?
Does it count if it's by myself?
Yes. Had period sex, so you have. Okay. Had sex. Had anal sex.
No.
No. That's what I thought.
Not for lack of trying. Just never mind.
Had a pregnancy scare. Yes.
I like how you just knew that one. You're like, yeah, yes. That fucking
Impregnated
bitch.
someone or been impregnated. Well, I don't think he's impregnated anyone, but Tony has definitely been impregnated. You know, it's just one of those things. Been paid for sex.
What am I, a seahorse?
I'm assuming you haven't been paid for sex or paid anyone for sex.
No, I've never been paid for sex. I've taken people out for dinner afterward. Does that count? No, I'm just kidding.
Committed an act of voyeurism. No.
No, I can't really watch people.
Committed an act of incest. No.
Definitely not.
Engaged in bestiality. This is 100% a yes.
Excuse me? Do I look like Belle to you?
Yes. Now,
by the way, Bella's Beauty from Beauty and the... You know what?
Okay, let's calculate your score now, sir. Let's see. As for what Tony got on the purity test, his score was a 37.
Whitey's got a 72.
I got a 72.
Whitey's. How the fuck did you get a 72, dude?
I don't know. Kylie says yes. Holy shit.
Kylie was trying to help you, Whitey's. So we took this test without really like giving out any details or any stories or anything like that.
Mhm.
But does this test bring up any questions that you'd want to ask me that you think would be a funny story? You have a couple, I'm guessing.
Yes, but I
This
don't
is for
know.
the show. What do you got?
Nah.
What?
Nah.
What?
I just I'm good. I'm good, dog.
What's your question?
I'm good.
Okay, I won't answer. I just want to know what it is.
No, I'm good.
Is it that bad?
It's not that it's bad. I just
It's just curiosity killed the.
yeah, curiosity killed me. Killed my desire.
What
to know.
curiosity?
I don't know, but you know, I think it's time we take another test. What kind of test do you want to take?
Now I really want to fucking know what your question is, Whitey's.
I don't know, but I have something I want us to watch.
Okay, what?
It's called
Is it the Bechdel?
It's weird flavors, weird food flavors from around the world.
Okay. Don't they have like bacon flavored chips now or some shit? They have coffee flavored chips.
Oh, you'll see.
When traveling around the world, people often try to eat traditional food from whatever country or city they are visiting.
Mm-hmm.
What they might miss, however, are the crazy flavors of various snacks, desserts, and drinks that exist. To help you find these insane flavors for the next time you travel, here are 20 of the craziest flavors from around the world.
Let's see.
Yeah, no, so this is gonna be interesting.
Number 20, horse meat ice cream.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? That is
Why
all
do I
kinds
wanna-
of nasty. What the fuck, dude? That's disgusting. That's so gross.
Japan definitely
I
has
don't like
Of course
that.
it's from Japan.
some of the weirdest ice cream flavors to ever be created. But by far one of the most crazy flavors has to be horse meat ice cream. Just the thought of horse meat might be unsettling enough to some people, but imagine raw horse meat flavored ice cream.
Raw?
Raw?
The two
I could understand cooked, but raw?
Disgusting.
flavors combined is something most of us cannot even fathom. What makes it even worse is the cartoonish horse mascot the ice cream cup has on it. Maybe they should use a horse as the mascot if there is raw meat inside. Number 19, mint potato chips.
Okay, that doesn't sound horrible.
Okay, you want to know something weird I've had?
What?
Coke, cinnamon flavored Coke.
That sounds good though.
Lay's is by far
It
one
was
of the
really good. It was really good.
most well-known potato chip manufacturers in the world, and you have probably tried flavors such as original, sour cream, and barbecue. Mint Mischief, however, is an exclusive flavor that only comes out of India. Being almost a decade old, on the bag it actually says that it is India's Mint Mischief. When the saltiness of the average potato chip collides with the mintiness of something like gum or a candy, the result must be a crazy flavor. Hopefully Lay's will eventually distribute this type of chip worldwide, so we all get a chance to taste this oxymoron of a chip. Number 18, goat cheese beet swirl ice cream.
Ooh.
Okay, the goat cheese part doesn't sound that bad, but beets?
I don't like it. It sounds icky.
It does indeed. I don't like that either.
Samantha Capico was the creator of this bizarre flavored ice cream, and the story behind it is pretty funny. On a daily basis, her meals would be the exact same: spinach, beet, and goat cheese salad. So one day, she decided to make an ice cream out of it. Fortunately, leaving out the spinach part. People have said that the
Why?
is actually pretty tasty due to its beet syrup and goat cheese base. No one could have ever imagined that this combination of flavors would actually turn out for a pretty great dessert.
That's really weird.
Number 17, vegetable ice cream.
Oh, that's disgusting.
To any
Sounds
kid,
horrible.
this flavor might seem like a complete disaster.
It
Ice
does.
cream is supposed to be the unhealthy reward they get after guzzling down all their gross vegetables. So why would there be a vegetable flavored ice cream? Being made at Dirt Candy in the Big Apple, the chef uses a wide variety of veggies that includes cucumbers, radicchio, lettuce, beets, and more.
What the
Toppings are
fuck
even
is
added, including
radicchio?
walnuts,
I don't know.
nuts, grapefruit, and dill. If you want to get your daily intake of vegetables through a cold treat, New York City is the place to go. Number 16.
No.
Tree bark soda.
What the fuck?
What?
Tree bark soda.
Run
Run that by me.
That sounds like a
again,
knockoff of
Houston.
something.
That sounds disgusting. And just what the fuck?
The flavoring within soda can come from a wide variety of places, but one you might not expect would be from tree bark. Common with St. Vincent and neighboring islands, this fizzy drink stems from Mauby, which is the name of the tree bark. The flavor begins as a sweet and gentle taste, but afterwards, drinkers are left with a hint of bitterness. Apparently, this drink sometimes acts as a laxative.
Sounds like my
depending
last
on the type
marriage.
of person
Shut the fuck up.
that drinks it.
A sweet and
Nonetheless,
gentle
the fact
start
that
with a bitter ending.
this soda comes
Oh, yeah.
from a tree bark is a worthy enough reason to try the drink, even if it may give some strange side effects. Number 15, white fungus bird's nest drink.
Oh, no. Especially because it's white fungus.
That's fucking gross.
Coming from Vietnam,
Ugh.
this
Oh, of course. it does.
drink claims to give off some rejuvenating effects such as smooth skin. The ingredients in it, however, are
Yeah, it's rejuvenating the fucking liquid in my bowels.
very unappealing to whoever comes to Vietnam for the first time. White fungus and nests from
It's
birds that live in
rejuvenating my fucking taste buds.
caves are used to produce this liquid that many Vietnamese
Through fire.
enjoy. What's odd is that birds' nests are very expensive, yet the drink itself is cheap, thus meaning there isn't a whole lot of bird's nest inside. The texture itself is very chucky, similar to fruity drinks that contain a lot of pulp. People have said the flavor is similar to vanilla, although it is extremely slimy. Number 14,
Oh!
coconut curry chips. Japan is definitely a
What?
country. Number 14, coconut curry chips.
That doesn't sound horrible either.
Japan is
Nah.
definitely a country that has the weirdest flavors, and this one is no exception. Coconut curry chips are actually Doritos, and they are not the only weird Dorito flavor in Japan.
What?
The fuck?
As for the flavor itself, coconut curry is not really too strange, as there are many well-known dishes that use this formula. But when you put this into a Dorito chip, the results are so-so. It's interesting that Doritos has all these types of flavors in
Damn,
Japan,
they're talking
however,
shit about your
because
ex,
in most
Whitey.
other places,
Shut
there's
up.
only a handful of flavors to choose from. Number 13, pork intestine ramen.
Oh!
Oh, I can't eat that.
Have you ever had menudo?
No.
It's basically the same thing except it's cows.
Ramen is one of the
No.
cheapest foods out there, and there are tons of jokes of how college students survive off of it. But in China, there are so many different kinds of ramen that any college student would be grateful for the diverse selection. However, there is a flavor that may hold the title for the worst flavor ever. That being Baijiu Instant Sweet Potato Noodle Spicy Fei Sheng, otherwise translated to pork intestine. Just looking at the packaging and the noodles themselves would make a lot of people gag. But apparently this crazy food is good enough to stay relevant in China. Number 12, mayo and mustard. Condiments are sometimes what make good food great. But when Japan puts mayo and mustard in the same packaging, it can be a bit crazy.
That's fine.
This is Whitey's.
Just imagine the individual
fuck up.
packets of ketchup you can get at a fast food place, but instead, it's filled with mayo and mustard. The thought is pretty bizarre, but what makes up for it is that the combination adds for a very delightful taste. Food lovers often drizzle this sauce on top of some noodles to give it that extra kick. Maybe other countries can learn from this method and combine some condiments for better taste and efficiency. Number 11, wasabi candy. In the Western world,
That doesn't sound horrible. I feel like that'd catch on here if we started doing it.
many people only know wasabi as the
Really?
thing you put on sushi,
Yeah.
if they have even heard of it at all. Wasabi candy, however, was marketed as a way to bridge the gap of wasabi in popular culture in the West. The idea being wasabi candy first, and soon we'll all be putting the green spicy topping on our burgers, I guess. The question is whether people want their candy to make them wince in hot pain. If products like Warheads are any indication, though, wasabi candy should have no trouble finding a market no matter where it's being sold. Number 10, Roe and Mayo Doritos. Another Japanese Dorito
What?
flavor makes this list. and
Fuck
this
is
time
Roe?
It is even crazier. Roe and mayo is a quite common combination in Asian countries, but to the Western world, many don't even know what roe is. Well, it's
Oh.
basically a huge mass of fish eggs that are found in the ovaries. And don't worry, they are right. This food plays a big part in Japanese traditional food, so it makes sense why Doritos would make a flavor dedicated to it. Roe and mayo Doritos probably won't come to any other countries though, so if you want it, buy a ticket to Japan. Number
I'm
9,
You want roe and mayo,
spaghetti
Whitey's?
popsicles.
Wait, what?
That's fucking gross.
If you want it, buy a ticket to Japan. Number 9, spaghetti popsicles. Despite
I don't
often
like
being
that.
That's disgusting, dude. What the fuck?
open to new ideas in the food industry, this one might just be flexing its creative muscles just a bit too much. You could guess what
It
country
made my
the
mouth
scientific
hurt.
Yeah.
leap with this invention, and you'd be right. The Japanese company Gari Gari Kun is responsible for the creation of this bizarre popsicle flavor.
What?
Of course, this would be fucking made by Gari Gari Kun.
Finding stores to retail them back in March of 2014. At least they went for authenticity with the product, with tomato jelly being used to give that real spaghetti sauce taste. Number 8. Jalapeno ice cream. With jalapenos being one of the most popular peppers out there for its natively hot taste, without being quite too extreme for most people, this makes it perfect for flavoring in other foods, especially for those a bit more adventurous. What might surprise you,
Yeah,
however,
for ice cream,
is just how
fucking
many
dumbass.
foods have been infused with the pepper, primarily ice cream. Being one of the most popular sweet desserts, it's not surprising that
And it's green.
someone tried mixing the two at some point in history. What is surprising is how well the spicy food combines with the sweet frozen cream, considering how different they are. But with how many people still make the novelty, it looks like the creators were onto something. Number 7, PB&J.
You know, sweet and spicy works though.
Yeah.
Novelty. It looks like the creators
see what
were
number
onto
7 is.
something. Number 7, PB&J soda.
That doesn't sound horrible.
What the fuck?
I'd drink that. Would you drink that? I feel like I'd drink that.
I mean, I guess. I just don't eat jelly.
This creative flavor of soda, pop or Coke, depending on where you live, can be bought from a variety of
Coke?
different sources. So
What? You don't just call soda
Coke?
Yeah. Sometimes we just call soda Coke. It doesn't even matter what kind of soda it is, whether it's a Dr. Pepper or Sprite. It's just all Coke. What?
Oh, I thought Coke made PB&J flavor.
Apparently, general feedback was pretty positive for the original taste. Perhaps most notably, though, is the American-based company Lester Fixin's Food Sodas, who, if you couldn't guess, specializes in this sort of thing.
Lester
Oh, God.
Fixins sounds like somewhere where Father John used to work before he became a priest.
Shut up.
Only imagine how well the three flavors of peanut butter.
By the way,
jelly,
that
and
guy's first name is Mo.
Shut up.
carbonated water blend together, but odds are pretty well. If you're looking to try outlandish craft soda like this, there's plenty of retail side places to check out to get your fix of alternative flavors, as it's been a growing trend in recent times. It must taste pretty decent then, right? Number 6. Buffalo Chicken Soda.
Oh. Feel like you would drink that.
I would not. That sounds fucking disgusting.
You would try it.
I would not. Would you?
No.
Nothing like sitting back on a hot day and sipping back on some cold, refreshing Buffalo Chicken Soda. I guess. Another one of Lester Fixin's creative soda flavors, the Buffalo Chicken
Fucking
variant,
Mo,
has a
bro.
higher spot on our list because of how much more it differs from the traditional sweet soda flavor. We can only imagine how counterintuitive it can be to try and quench your thirst with something that has the ability to make you even more thirsty as your mouth lights up with spicy heat. At least Lester never leaves us without something new to try drinking. Number 5. Pork and Seaweed Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts has been a breakfast staple for many all over the world, not just the northeastern United States where it was founded. Not much can attest to the company's diversification better than this creation out of its Chinese faction. Made
Of course it's in fucking China.
from pork buns and topped with dried pig and seaweed bits, this is quite possibly the most unique take on the classic breakfast treat. It's pretty safe to say that the pork and seaweed variant is meant to be a bit more of a salty snack than something to give you that morning energy. Donut lovers can rejoice over so many options to try, even if this is a bit too extreme for many. Number 4.
I don't
Tomato
like it.
ice cream.
Whitey's, why?
The American company Haagen-Dazs is known to be one of the most
Haagen-Dazs. That sounds German as fuck. Und welcome to Haagen-Dazs, yeah. My name is
That sounds like a
Heinrich.
strip club.
It does.
prominent ice cream producers in the world, making such great flavors as Belgian chocolate, butter pecan,
Oh.
cherry vanilla.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, tomato. While fruit flavors have always been a popular flavor for the frozen dessert, the frequent confusion as to whether tomatoes actually fall into this category may explain why this isn't a popular flavor everywhere.
Yeah, no
Released in May
shit.
of 2014 in Japan, alongside its slightly less interesting but still notable partner flavor of carrots, this is probably the best thing to try if you're looking to mix up your ice cream game.
No.
Number 3. Corn Kit Kat.
What the fuck?
Uh.
That doesn't sound horrible.
Being released as a limited edition product back in 2010 from Japan, Corn Kit Kats definitely sparked the interest of many food enthusiasts when news first got around. People were interested in how the sweet flavor of grilled corn would translate into candy, with the answer being, well, it depends on who you ask. Many agree that Kit Kat nailed the flavor of corn, even with a hint of salt flavor. But the debate is to whether this flavor should even exist in the first place, with many feeling the flavors and textures clashing far too much. Regardless, the novelty of this treat should have you curious either way.
Oh god.
Number 2. Squid Ink Burger.
I'm
Um,
good. I'm good. That's
Nah.
fucking gross.
Nah, bruh. Nah.
Nah, that ain't it.
While a squid ink infused burger may seem borderline insane for many of us, the product is relatively tame as it was actually conceived in a Japanese McDonald's. Apparently, this charcoal-themed burger
What?
Why is all this weird ass shit from Japan? This is what happens when you're able to marry your cousin.
burger was a response to a similar Burger King campaign to market black burgers of different flavors, but similar appearance. All of which
Great.
could be
What,
tied
white burgers were getting too much representation at Japanese Burger Kings?
I guess so.
into a Halloween marketing plan by the fast food giants. Just as the name would make you think, these burgers are colored with natural squid ink, with the only disappointment being that the burgers came out more of a dark brown than the jet black many had anticipated. Number 1. Mountain Dew Cheetos.
What the fuck?
I feel like you would
What
try
the
that.
fuck? No, that sounds weird. Of course it's Japanese too. I can read it.
As you'd probably expect,
the fuck is
our
wrong with
top pick
Japan?
for the craziest food flavor comes from where else but Japan. Mountain Dew Cheetos were introduced as a limited time offer back in 2014, and so getting a hold of a bag these days can be considerably more tricky. Reviews for this product were positive to most, especially if you're already a fan of the Mountain Dew sweet lime-like flavor. The only difference is that now you could have that taste in the form of a crisp and crunchy snack. Have you already heard?
What the fuck?
Whitey's wants Rowan mayo.
Oh, nah, dog. That's fucking gross. I think I'm gonna go to bed though, cause I'm getting tired as fuck. I'm getting pestered.
That's how you know he got fucked up. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm traumatized.
Well, it was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure to be here, yeah. We will get another show episode out soon. We don't know when, so don't like come blow us up and be like, "Und Whiteys, yeah, when are you guys going to put out the next episode, yeah?"
We don't know.
All right, don't do that. We don't know.
No.
Our schedule is less fucking consistent than the weather has been in California.
And here. Last week it was in the
Dude.
90s. Now it's in the 60s and gonna be raining all week.
The other day, it was raining in the front and sunny in the backyard.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna end the stream off here. I hope you guys had a great day.
All right, good night, evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you're watching this, and see ya.
Peace.